What's next for Jeremy Beloate after The Voice? Memphis homecoming concert, and much more. Just a few days after ending his run on NBC's singing competition, The Voice, Memphis native Jeremy Beloate is back home, having returned to the Mid-South to spend the holidays with his family. But for Beloate, life has suddenly become very different following his 10-week run in the national spotlight, and it's about to change even more. On Sunday, Beloate will perform a special show at the Halloran Center in downtown Memphis, a homecoming concert to celebrate his recent success. After that, he will head west to perform as part of the festivities surrounding the Arizona Bowl football game. Sponsored Beloate's The Voice coach and new pal Snoop Dogg and his gin and juice cocktail brand. Beloate will then cross the country to go to New York City on New Year's Eve, where he will perform at a private event, before packing up and moving his life to Los Angeles in January. After that, he'll head off to London to workshop a musical he has been cast in. "I'm just kind of like running around like a chicken with my head cut off," Beloate said. "But it's all very exciting." Raised in Bartlett and Germantown, Beloate attended Briarcrest, where he was part of the school's on-voice singing group, which competed on season 11 of the TV series America's Got Talent. Beloate went on to perform locally in productions at Theater Memphis and Playhouse on the Square, as well as appeared at the Mid-South Fair. After attending college, Beloate moved to New York City in 2022, where he has spent the last few years beating the pavement trying to crack Broadway with little success. "Before The Voice, I was at a place in my life where I was at a point of giving up," Beloate said. "I'd been in New York for almost 3.5 years auditioning and had not gotten a single yes. I was like, I'm going to give myself one more year. And I decided if nothing happens, then I'm going to move on." After getting some advice from Todrick Hall, the American Idol alum and songwriter/playwright, Beloate raised his social media profile, and out of the blue, he heard from The Voice. He had already auditioned for the program several times before unsuccessfully. So it was a surprise when they ended up reaching out to me, saying we would love to have you audition for the upcoming season. And it was just this crazy aligned moment where I'm turning 26 years old, and it was season 26 of The Voice. Getting on The Voice proved a much-needed boost, both personally and professionally, for Beloate, who had lost his father and 2 brothers to addiction in recent years, and then lost a pair of grandparents as well. Beloate started his run on the show on pop singer Michael Bubla's team, but soon was stolen in the knockout round by another judge, rap legend Snoop Dogg. What was funny is I told Mom the only way I'm looking at this show strategically, and the only way I will make it to the live rounds is if I get stolen by Snoop Dogg. And that's what happened, Beloate recalled. Despite the seeming contrast between the hip-hop legend and the aspiring Broadway singer, the two immediately formed a kinship. "You know, what's so funny about Snoop is that people have expectations of what he's like and what he's into. But Snoop literally knows every song ever written. And he was like, I think you should do The Impossible Dream. And I was like, are you joking? That's what I've been waiting for."